Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe out there. What a crazy 24 hours it has been. Crypto is pumping right now. All my altcoins are absolutely going crazy. Bitcoin is up as well. You've got news coming out of Ukraine and Russia. There's been talks happening there, which is affecting all kinds of currencies around the world. Crypto, stocks, it's unbelievable. The ruble has crashed 30%. Literally like that. You've got new sanctions being imposed, assets being frozen from Switzerland and all other countries around the world. Unbelievable news. Anyway, let's get straight into it. Massive thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. If you're new, smash the subscribe button down there. Turn on that little bell notification as well, because I love doing these videos on a daily basis, documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom. And yes, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. We are just getting started. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through. It would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you do that. All right, let's get straight into it. Little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence. Do not take what I say in these videos as financial advice. You can lose money like that. That is why my golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose, especially with cryptos. All right, so please be careful out there. Do your own research. Do not take what I say as financial advice. All right, now the formalities are out of the way. Let's go straight into CoinSpot. This is where I buy my cryptos in Australia. Link below. If you are new to cryptos, please feel free to use that. You can get $10 in Bitcoin to get you started, but please do your own research. All these prices are in Australian dollars, just to clarify. I see so many comments about, oh, what are these prices? They're old prices. No, it is the 1st of March today. It's a new month, and this year's absolutely flying, by the way. But let's have a look at these prices, all in Australian dollars today. Bitcoin is up 13.33%, back up to 60,000 AUD. Unbelievable to see this. Ethereum's at 4,100. XRP's up 7.22%. Yes, I've got some further updates about that. I did watch the interview with Jeremy Hogan and John E. Deaton and BitBoy Crypto. Interesting interview, by the way, and it was fascinating to see what they think is going to happen from this case. It's pretty incredible. We'll get into that in a second. You've got Luna at 129, Cardano's $1.36 right now. It's up 11%. Look at these greens. Solana's 141. You've got AVAX 119. Polkadot is up 7% to $26. Dogecoin is at 18 cents. You've got Shiba Inu pumping at 8.85%. Some updates about Shiba as well. Polygonmatic $2.28. You've got Crow at $62. Cents. Cosmos is at $44. You've got Chainlink at $21. FTT 65. Tron at 8 cents. Near Protocol up to 13%, guys, to $13. Really nice. Algorand is at $1.22. Mana's at $4. Stellar XLM 28 cents. You've got HBAR up nearly 9%. 32 cents today, which is incredible. FTM is up 11%. You've got $2.52. Sandbox is at $4.56. Axie Infinity is up to $77 right now, which is 12%. That is insane. 20%. Theta, unbelievable. $4.75. I remember Theta was like 15 or plus dollars last year, which is incredible. VeChain is at 7 cents, still undervalued, guys. You've got Tezos XTZ at $5.01. You've got IOTA, Banking Coin, $1.13. Let's have a look here. Harmony One is at 22 cents right now. Gale is at 37 cents. The Graph's 53. Neo at $32. And of course, my favorite, I'm going to keep scrolling down here, is at 7 cents. Also, just want to point out one that has been pumping as well. If you go to XYO, it is up significantly today, guys, up 15%. Now, XYO only recently got listed on CoinSpot the other day, so it's pretty incredible to see that. Now, if we go to the news today, it's incredible. You've got all the crypto bubbles today in the green. Let's just go here on the day. Biggest one is Waves. You've got Luna, FTM there. You've got all the big ones here. XRP, Rose, Neo, Atom, Mana, Rune, Mina. They're all in the green, man. That's incredible. Had you have bought last night, and I was speaking to a family member about investing in cryptos and just talking in general, he bought about $800 worth last night, so he was sitting on a nice return this morning to see this, so it's incredible as well. Very early in this stuff, guys. Now, some updates. So a former SEC lawyer says Ripple will win the lawsuit. Now, this is big news coming out today. And yes, I did watch that interview with Jeremy Hogan, John Deaton, and BitBoy Crypto. And it was fascinating to see where their stance is on this case. And obviously, John Deaton, I love his updates about this case with Ripple and the SEC. Obviously, both Jeremy and John stated that the SEC is yet to hand over a significant amount of documents, which I believe they have. There's about 1,200 emails that he's going through right now, sifting through that to get some information, which is going to be fascinating. But they, again, have refused so many times, even though the judge ordered them to produce these internal documents and emails, they refused to hand that over. And I believe that's because there's something in those documents and internal communications there that is going to be very detrimental to the SEC's lawsuit against Ripple. And it's just, it's incredible that they keep avoiding it. And it's going to be fascinating to see what happens now. Now that the fact discovery is over, 28th February is today in the United States, and obviously, yesterday in Australia. So it's unbelievable to see what's going to come from this case, and I think it's really positive. Now, to have a former SEC lawyer saying that Ripple will win the lawsuit, it just goes to show that it is not a security, and it's incredible. I'm going to have a quick read of this with you guys. So again, the Securities and Exchange Commission lawsuit against Ripple Labs is still ongoing, but it's looking more and more likely that the developers of XRP will emerge victorious. Now, obviously Jeremy Hogan and John Deaton and obviously BitBoy predicted that this case would most likely settle or end in September this year. John Deaton probably predicts around the summertime in the United States, which is mid-year. Regardless, I think we're going to see some pretty incredible stuff coming out of this case. So in a recent interview, attorney Joseph Hall, formerly an SEC official himself, said that the SEC shouldn't have brought the case against Ripple in the first place. So citing Commission's lack of basis for bringing the suit, he strongly implied that Ripple would emerge victorious. He even went on so far as to say that the Commission regulatory effort risked being shut down. In this article, I'll explore Hall's comments. So what's at stake here? Before jumping into Joseph Hall's comments in the SEC vs. Ripple lawsuit, it helps to understand what's at stake here. Currently, cryptocurrencies are not considered securities. Fact. This means that their developers do not have to file financial reports, disclose their holdings, or register securities with the SEC. Right. So the lack of such burdens makes cryptocurrencies extremely easy to develop and release, which we all know there's been a lot of dangerous coins to invest in. I've seen it from my first hand. It's pretty crazy stuff, and I've lost a bit of money on those. I'm sure you have as well. Due to the unregulated nature of the cryptocurrency space, organizations can create, sell tokens quickly. Where cryptocurrency is subject to securities law, they would be much more of a hassle for people responsible for them. Although cryptocurrencies are decentralized, there are usually entities responsible for building and maintaining their blockchain infrastructure. Heavy costs could impose, and if they were to be subject to securities law. So interesting. So why Hall thinks Ripple will win? And let's go through this. According to Joseph Hall, Ripple has excellent defense in the fact that the SEC didn't notify the company of its investigation before this lawsuit was filed. And that's facts. By law, the SEC has to notify any organizations when it's investigating them. It did not notify Ripple Labs. Therefore, based on purely on procedure, the case appears likely to fail. Hall said. He also added that the timing of the case was peculiar. The SEC was aware of Ripple in 2012 onward, yet only recently brought this lawsuit forward. This Hall claimed could damage its case, and I agree with him. So obviously this is interesting about Ripple XRP investors. A win by Ripple Labs over the SEC would be great news for crypto investors, not just investors in XRP, but also other cryptocurrencies. Now, John Deaton mentioned in this interview this morning with BitBoy and Jeremy Hogan, obviously it's going to be very interesting to see what happens here, because it's going to set a massive precedence for, the entire crypto market. And obviously he believes that XRP could and most likely will be the best performing asset in the entire crypto market. So could it flip Ethereum? Who knows? It's going to be interesting to see what happens there. Also, this settlement would involve, obviously if something happens here, and, Jeremy Hogan mentioned that the Ripple lawyers would make sure that, in future, they could not be tried again and brought, to the SEC for unregistered securities. There would be settlements, notations in the settlement documents and whatnot that would obviously, stop anyone bringing any more securities action against XRP and Ripple. So again, it's going to be very positive to see what happens in this case. So securities regulation is generally very costly. Companies have to pay for investment banks large sums of money to list their securities. They also have to pay accountants and lawyers to file reports for them. Also, the cost of money adding the strain of organizations that issue public securities. If crypto is subjected to regulations, it could be costly for organizations that develop and sell crypto. Now, I just want to point out as well that it was interesting to see that, that Jeremy Hogan mentioned that, they could potentially go for smaller crypto assets or companies much smaller than Ripple, and it would basically bully them into some sort of settlement and get money from them in that sense, because they don't have the funds to fight the SEC, whereas Ripple has got significant backing in this case. So anyway, that's an interesting update about XRP. I'm very bullish on it. I am dollar cost averaging because I really think we're going to see some parabolic stuff coming from this case. I keep talking about it, and all the banking coins as well. XDC, XLM, IOTA, Algorand, Quant, they are all going to see some pretty significant movements. And yes, they are going to be all used as utility for banking and trade finance and on-demand liquidity, bridge currencies. It's all going to be used, guys. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. Now, you've obviously got some other updates in relation to Shiba Inu. Donations accepted by Canada's Healthcare Foundation, and XRP rises 10%. Shiba Inu as well, thanks to the partnership with Philanthropic, forgive me for pronouncing that wrong, startup giving block. The Glenrose Rehabilitation Hospital Foundation started accepting donations in several cryptocurrencies, including Shiba Inu. That is incredible as well. We know that Vitalik donated a significant amount of Shiba Inu to India back when the crisis was going crazy over there. And again, that was like a significant amount of Shiba Inu as well. Now, some other updates about one of my other favorite projects is XYO. They have literally just launched XYO 2.0, which is really nice. So I'm going to have a quick read of this, what it actually is. I've been an investor into XYO for a long time, and no, I'm not paid by them. I just love the project and what they're doing. So a significant upgrade will combine the ease of Web 2 with the security of decentralized cryptography. While many blockchain companies rely on purely decentralized technologies for their products, XYO 2.0 blends the ease of familiar data structures and development paradigms like JSON, APIs, and SDKs with the complexities of blockchain cryptography as well. So with this launch, XYO aims to accelerate adoption of both its proprietary technology and blockchain overall. So again, very nice stuff from XYO today. XYO 2.0 will enable developers of all backgrounds and levels of experience to integrate XYO into their projects quickly and easily. Within minutes, developers are able to set up their own XYO cloud environments and start developing with XYO. So we are delighted to launch the next generation of XYO Network, said Ari, co-founder of XYO. This deployment is a huge step in the right direction for XYO adoption, as developers of all experience levels are now invited to participate in the XYO network as well. So XYO 2.0 crypto is made simple. So again, very incredible project. XYO is like a geospatial tracking technology. They do use the Coin app as well, and I personally use it. I'm yet to get one of those key fobs as well, so you can carry it around on your keys, and you can mine basically anywhere you are. So you can get significant amount of coin, and then you can obviously swap that out for XYO, which is awesome. So again, I think it's a really incredible project as well. There's a lot of utility aspect for XYO, and it's very early stages as well. Very similar to VeChain in that sense, where it's like, logistics, tracking, all that kind of stuff. And it's very similar to that, but, different, obviously. But I've been very bullish on XYO for a long time, and I got in very early, so that's nice. Now, you've got this, obviously, updates in relation to Russia and Ukraine. It's incredible to see what's happening here. Liquidity vanishes across Russia, assets with ruble plummeting, guys. So Switzerland's just come out, freezing all of Russia's assets. The United States has done that. I'm not sure about Australia right now, but a lot of European countries have frozen Russia's assets. The ruble has plunged 30% overnight, which is unbelievable, guys. I mean, you got to think about this. That's like looking at your bank account, and all the cash that you have literally drops 30% in value in 24 hours. That's pretty intense, guys. So again, there's a lot happening right over there. And there's been a lot of stuff happening in the news. Obviously, I do watch it. I have to say, keep an eye on it every single night. I just watch CNN or CNBC, and I'll just keep an update what's happening over there. It's still very devastating. I know that the talks happened last night. That didn't go according to plan. So again, all this invasion stuff is still continuing. I know that the peace talks took place last night, and it didn't go according to plan. It didn't go very well. So not too good there. What's happening over there, guys, and I do feel for all the people in Ukraine, because it's devastating. And you can see here, Bitcoin in demand. Bulls enjoy a 9% surge, guys. So Bitcoin is absolutely pumping. Let's have a quick look at Luna Crush. Have a quick sip of water. Okay, so we've got Phantom at number 1 today. Luna, Cream Finance, unbelievable name. Harmony 1, Cosmos, XRP's at number 6. Gala's at number 7 in the altcoin rank. Chainlink, Tezos, Polkadot as well as number 10. And again, Luna Crush is good to just get the social status of a project, and they always change, obviously, based on what's happening in the social media. So that's a really good project. You can find some ways to obviously, before altcoins actually pump. So Lunar Crush is great. Have a look at that app. Let's go into Twitter today. Obviously, you've got an interview here on CNBC in relation to what's happening over there. I'm going to have a quick play of this.
U.S. and Europe. At the center of the market action today is the Russian ruble crash. What does that mean, and how does a currency collapse? Well, first of all, after a chaotic night of trading post new sanctions being announced, the ruble opened up immediately, losing 30% of its value. It's off those lows, but still getting hammered. Why? Two of the most painful moves. Some Russian banks, Kayla mentioned, have been blocked from the SWIFT international payment system, and U.S. and Europe have cut off Russia from its currency reserves, which is its war chest of money that it's built up to prop up its currency at a time like this. Russia still does have access to its Chinese lifeline, as far as we know, and it's got gold that it could sell, but it's going to be a lot harder to defend itself against this currency crash. So what Russia can...
Basically, the Mr. Putin's war chest is now being, seriously compromised right now because of all these sanctions being put in place here. He can't access the money. Assets are being frozen all around the world. So that's going to dry up very quickly there. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens there, to say the least. And you've got Switzerland adopts the EU sanctions as well, freezes Putin's assets. Switzerland broke its historically neutral status to adopt EU sanctions against Russia over its, the situation over there, which is full on. You've got SBI announced today, guys, digital asset banking services with Signum Bank. This is awesome as well. So with Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP are the assets offered to institutional investors, custody, brokerage, credit tokenization services, and more. So again, this is incredible because institutional investors are starting to come into this space. Excuse me. All right, let's have a look here. XRP versus Bitcoin. So again, look at all the partnerships here with Ripple and XRP. There's a lot of Australian banks sitting on here right now, and you can see Westpac down here. I know National Australia Bank is partnered with Ripple as well. Just so many, massive banks and corporations, guys. It's incredible to see the amount of partnerships right here. So again, once we get some clarity in this case, it's already happening right now with Ripple and XRP and the SEC. You can imagine what's going to happen here. I just can't keep telling you how bullish I am on this project. And I get so many comments, why are you talking about it so much? Because you're going to see some pretty crazy stuff happening with it. That's why. And, I'm all for making money in this, and that's the reason why everyone watches my channel and everyone's investing in crypto, because they need to make money, because we all need to live, right? So again, you're going to see these multiples with XRP and all the banking coins as well. Just putting it out there. Cryptos are asked. Thank you for this. This is KPMG adds more crypto to its treasury. More institutional money comes in. You've got the top 10 cryptocurrencies by Twitter followers: BNB, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, XRP, Ethereum, Crow, Solana. I'm not talking about number 9. Don't like the project at all. I've lost a lot of money. I'm sure people have as well. Cardano's at 1.2 million as well, so which is incredible. This is an awesome interview with Brad Garlinghouse. I'm going to have a quick play of this.
Planet that has, if you own a security, it gives you ownership of a company, right? If Ripple goes away, XRP is going to keep trading. Many countries around the world, UK, Japan, Switzerland, Singapore, they all have clarity and certainty that XRP is not a security. In fact, the United States is the only country on the planet that has suggested that XRP is a security.
So basically, every other country apart from the United States is using XRP, and the United States is the only country that has deemed it to be a security. So I think we're going to get that very clear coming in summer in the United States, and towards the end of this year. I don't think something's going to happen here, guys. Really, it's going to be something big. And again, John D. Deaton, my crypto at Crypto Law, is sifting through 1,200 emails between Hinman and Simpson Thacher. We are finding very interesting, guys, some very interesting things here. As usual, the SEC appears not to have produced everything, and they know they're doing this on purpose because they know they're in losing this lawsuit. Bitcoin is now the 14th most valuable cryptocurrency in the world. XYO 2.0, that's incredible stuff, guys. And that's basically the article about the former SEC lawyers saying that Ripple will win this case. Russia's central bank governor, we have a system that can replace SWIFT internally. It could be Ripple, cryptos, blockchain. Who knows, guys? They can bypass all of these sanctions if they wish and use cryptocurrencies, guys. It's going to happen. Now, some other tweets about Jeremy Hogan here. 1 of 3. Let's step back from the motion and think like a trial lawyer. At trial, Garlinghouse testifies about the meeting with Roisman. There is absolutely no indication Roisman or Estabrook are disputing what was said. Otherwise, the SEC would gladly produce the notes. 2, if Roisman or Estabrook turncoat here, guys. They could testify that Garlinghouse lied about his testimony, and what happens then? That's right. Ripple gets to impeach the heck out of them and with Estabrook notes, which lose DPP privilege. And the moment they talk about the meeting, guys. So, which means the SEC has no evidence at all about the meeting, but only can argue that Garlinghouse's testimony is self-serving. And all testimony is self-serving. That is very 2x weak source there, guys. By which I mean to say, whatever the judge rules, the SEC already is obviously already dead here. So that's incredible as well. And that's based on Brad Garlinghouse files in response to the SEC's opposition to Mr. Garlinghouse motion seeking disclosure of notes of November 9, 2018, meeting between SEC Commissioner Roisman and Mr. Garlinghouse. So again, very fascinating stuff here, guys, what's happening here. What else we got here, guys? Now, this is in relation to, obviously, a tweet by the one of the members of Ripple and the team here. So you've got Ash here lays out the reality of crypto and blockchain's role and lack thereof, guys, to evade global sanctions. Now, this is to be clear and to clear any confusion. RippleNet, while being able to do much more than messaging a la SWIFT, abides by international law and OFAC sanctions, period, full stop. So again, he's just making a very clear, point there that Ripple can do a lot more than SWIFT, and they abide by all regulations and laws around the world. You've got Tranglo coming out here saying Ripple's on-demand liquidity is now active across all their payment corridors. Very, very interesting, guys, and very nice there. And eBay will consider adding Bitcoin and Ethereum payment as obviously March 10. That's going to be nice. And Morgan Stanley increased its Bitcoin indirect exposure by buying Grayscale BTC shares. That is incredible as well. So that's pretty much in terms of the news updates today. A lot happening with XRP Ripple, XYO, Shiba Inu. All these projects are going crazy at the moment. 1.9 trillion, guys. We are up significantly today, and I think we're going to hit that 2 trillion very soon. $839 million in volume. That is wrong. I don't know why it keeps stuffing up on this app. You've got 42% BTC and 18% Ethereum. We may see XRP pumping very soon, guys. It'll be nice to see that. Waves, Terra, Theta, Oasis, Cardena, Anchor Protocol is down. Unisat Leo's down. And I'm not going to go through my portfolio because this video is going to drag on for so long, but here's my portfolio right now. Bitcoin sitting at 43,000 USD today, which is really nice. XRP is sitting at 78 cents, guys. Really bullish on that, up 8% today. Here's my portfolio straight up, and I'm going to go straight to XYO because it's really incredible to see what this is doing today. In the last 24 hours, it's up 16.29% at 2 cents USD. So again, I think XYO could easily be in the dollars very soon, guys, probably towards the end of the year. And obviously them getting involved in obviously all this tracking and geospatial technology, the metaverse, XYO 2.0, it's all growing. It's very early stages, so 2 cents is a good buying opportunity in my opinion. That's pretty much it. Leave the comments below what you think is going to happen in this Ripple XRP case. Are you invested in XYO? Any other projects? Let's talk about it in the comments, all right? Stay safe, everyone. Peace. Bye.